Join Magic Mike at RadioCare as you travel through the decades. 2 hours of great tunes, lots of trivia and friendly banter.
Hello and welcome to Radio Care. This is another interview with our Sarah, Pink Sarah, who's come back to the studio to talk about more of her spiritual journey and about mediumship and the development of the circle. Hi Sarah, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
You're very welcome. So what are we going to be talking about tonight? What are we going to be looking at tonight?
I think we need to sort of cover the basics of when you start working for spirit with meditation, you know, and just really why it's good for you and why you should do it, really, even if you're not going to be on your spiritual journey, but it's good for your well-being. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay, have you got anything that you sort of, is there a particular meditation that you use, or do you use many sort of different meditations?
So when I first started, when I used to just listen to music, or I used to go on YouTube and I was like, how to connect your spirit guides. There's so many out there that you can just follow, but sometimes I didn't like the voice, or, you know, it's just finding what matches your vibration, really, for me. But when I first started meditating, it's a magical thing, because I started seeing visions, like in my mind's eye. Like, for instance, my niece, I saw a baby in her belly. You know, like the 3D scans. Yeah. I saw it, and I'm like, "Is she pregnant? Is she pregnant?" I was like, and I asked my sister, and she said no at the time. But then I realised it was a surprise. On my dad's 70th birthday, it was announced that Lucy was having a baby.
But she couldn't say anything.
But she couldn't tell me. So that's how magical meditation can be, when we actually really listen to spirit, or to our subconscious, or to the higher selves of what they're bringing those messages for us. So
there isn't one particular narrator that you would sort of particularly choose, you know, so whoever's narrating sort of the meditation, is there a favourite that you go to, or is there sort of several?
I do, I think Jason Stevenson's on YouTube. I do a lot of his. He does a lot about chakra work. I do with him. He does all different ones about crystal caves. It's really amazing, you know, but like I say, there's so many on there. Lisa Beachy is another one that I've used, but there's hundreds, you know, and I also listen to like the I ams, affirmations and things like that. But I feel like you need to find what works and what you like to listen to, that you can feel relaxed, and to follow the guided meditation, you know, that works for you.
So on a sort of a personal note, sort of for yourself, what difference has that sort of made to you by sort of doing sort of the meditations, you know, for grounding yourself and for developing your psychic gift, if we can call it a gift?
Yeah. For me, meditation just brings that inner peace, that stillness that we all need to, you know, to quiet our minds, you know, so that we can just be able to be aware of our energy and the energies that are around us. For me, I get a lot of healing, you know, like, because I suffer with ME, my body gets pained, and to go into that place of quietness and stillness and breathing is a big thing. Brings that healing, you know. So for me personally, I would encourage anyone to meditate, with they're going to get on their spiritual journey or not, for their own personal,
so for their well-being, really.
Well-being, everything,
Okay. And sort of for your own mental well-being, is it sort of would you say that that's
absolutely, definitely for your mental well-being, because when we have to learn to breathe and quiet our minds, then it closes it down. It just brings us back into who we are, and you know, and that for that mental, you know, for our mental mind, to slow it down, to bring it back and really focus on, say, for instance, something positive, like a dream or a thought, and allow whatever's to come, and to see the positive in the negative, and it's just working out what works for you, really. Okay. But I would encourage, definitely.
So Sarah, I know that you've brought along a piece of music tonight, which you're going to use you're going to do one of your demonstrations.
I'm just going to do a little bit of meditation. I'll lead you in.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. So I'm going to take part in this meditation as well, and I would sort of suggest to anyone that's sort of listening, just find somewhere comfortable, sort of relax, and listen to the guidance of Sarah as she takes you through the meditation. So when you're ready, Sarah.
Okay. Just just take a moment. I just want you to get yourself comfortable and just feel your feet on the floor, you know, feel that connection. You know, maybe see Mother Earth, see the grass. Just for a minute, just let's take a deep breath in. Just hold it as long as you can and breathe out. And as you breathe in the next time, just breathe in love. And breathe out that stuff that you no longer serves you. Do it again, breathe in love. And breathe out what no longer serves you. And you feel your body now coming more relaxed. Just keep focusing on your breathing. And all those thoughts and the feelings of the day, let's push them aside. Let's clear out all those cobwebs. Just keep breathing. And each time you breathe, pushing out that negative energy. Let's just take a moment to breathe into our body. Breathe into your muscles. Breathe into every cell. And breathe into your organs, your heart. Feel your lungs full of air, expanding. You feel alive. You feel your body waking up. That healing energy. I want you now to use your imagination. We're standing in a beautiful field. We're on top of a hill. And on top of that hill, you can smell all the grass, the trees. You see beautiful flowers, all different colours. Reds, yellows, purple, orange. You can hear the birds singing. And you can see yourself stretching on the top of the hill, breathing all that beautiful energy in, feeling that freedom to be alive. You can see some horses in the distance, and it looks like they're playing. They're happy. There's white ones, black and brown horses. But you don't feel scared, you just feel part of it. Now I want you now to start walking down the hill. And every step you take, you feel lighter. Feel even more lighter as you reach the bottom. And at the bottom, there's a treasure chest. It's beautiful wood carvings. Notice the detail on it. And there's a handprint. Place your hand on here and watch that treasure open. This is your dreams. This is your joy. This is the love. See all those magical things in your life come to life in front of you. This is you. This is the love that you are. Doesn't it feel good? Remember, you are worthy. You are love. Your life loves you. The world loves you. Just be in this moment of everything that you are. Just be in this moment with your treasure chest. See your dreams come to life. Maybe there's a word, a gift that you can see. Let this moment inspire you. Breathe it in. Enjoy it. Smile. Now it's time to close your treasure chest and carry on walking. And I want you to go to a flower, the colour that suits you. Maybe it's the purple one, or the red, or the orange. I want you to smell it. What does it smell like? Remember, this flower is for you. This is what you need right now. That inner peace, that freedom. Now let's carry on walking. Just take in those horses. Feel their energy. See the birds. You feel healthy. You feel happy. You feel strong. You feel brave. Now we're just going to focus on where we are. We've seen the horses. We've seen our heart. And start to bring your awareness back into the room. Thank you for being here. Start taking a few deep breaths. Wiggle your fingers and toes and wake your body up nice and slowly. And bring yourself back into the room.
Wow. Whoa. You've got a very calming voice when you're sort of taking us sort of through that. I definitely sort of feel my body relaxing sort of completely with that. Yeah.
It was actually lovely, because I didn't know what I was going to talk about or where I was going to go, so I know that Spirit were guiding me. Mm. So for everybody that listens to this, this is meant to be for you for a reason, so please take it in. Did you see anything in your treasure chest? Is there anything you want to share?
When you were saying about the smells and the textures, the wood, very varnished sort of wood I could sort of see, and the smell of the varnish I could get sort of coming off of that. And about the words, I just saw the word seek, as in go and seek.
Okay.
For that, and the flower, that was a yellow flower. I think it was a daffodil. So daffodils I would associate sort of with spring.
Yeah.
New beginning. So
So for me, if you see that varnish, it's lovely and finished. So it's got a finished thing. So it's like just finishing off and make everything just right. So for me, your journey where you're going, you're already on it. You know where you're going. It's just finishing off those final things and seek to follow that. And by spring, you're going to know where you stand and how you feel. Within your life and within spirit. as well. Yellow, upliftment, energy, power, and that connects to your solar plexus as well. So, that's really powerful. So those emotions and that power, use it. Absolutely beautiful.
That was, absolutely amazing. I want to say to any of the listeners as well, Sarah doesn't sort of work from a script. She works from the heart when she sort of says, does a meditation, a guided meditation. So there was no script or anything in front of her. She hasn't learned sort of like her lines or anything like that, because I don't think you can. And, I've seen sort of Sarah sort of work before. I've never heard that one before, so I know that it's definitely, it's from the heart, definitely for that one. Wow. What about yourself, Alison? Did you see anything?
I did. On my treasure chest, there was lots of animals around it. Inside, there was a big boat, and there was money at the bottom. And my gift was, there was a notebook and a pen, and then the gift was like a crystal with an eye on it.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. So the boat for me is travel, destination, money. It's at the bottom, so your ship's going to sail. The crystal with the eye, so it's that all-seeing eye. So it's pushing your third eye open that little bit further. What flower did you get?
I got a bluebell.
A bluebell, but I feel that
drawn to the blues.
But I feel that there would be a connection to bluebells in your past. Yeah. Would you understand that?
Possibly.
There's a memory, that's what they triggered into me.
Yeah, as a little girl, I love bluebells.
Okay, okay. But it was a song as well, I want to go into the song. Blue, I can't remember it. Do you remember the detail?
Heart.
Yeah, that's
it. Yeah, so there's a memory there as well for that. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow, no, absolutely amazing, sort of, and very honoured that you sort of come in to sort of do that sort of for us.
I just want to remind people that remember who they are, remember that the love that they are, and it all starts with them. And if they are finding things a little bit difficult at the moment because the world's in a little bit of a mess, just bring yourself back into the moment. Just take a few deep breaths, feel your feet upon the floor, be grounded, and just say, right, I am love, and I can do this, and just empower yourself because it starts with you. Yeah.
So for anyone that's got any questions for Sarah, I upload the podcasts and they're available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can even go to YouTube and you'll find the podcasts on there. Also, if you go to the Facebook page, which is Radio Care hosted by Mike Howard, I'll be able to upload the podcast to that, and also sort of sharing it sort of with Sarah as well.
You can find me on Facebook as well. I'm on Pink Sarah, so you can find me there. But please give us some feedback. Let me know how you get on with that meditation, and if you want me to do more of them, I'm happy to share them with you.
Well, we're definitely going to get Sarah back sort of into the studio. Sort of love having Sarah sort of coming in. And please do give your feedback, and hopefully sort of in the next sort of week or so, or a couple of weeks, we'll have some more from Sarah on here. So thank you for joining us on Radio Care. Thank you to Sarah.
Thank you.
Thanks to Alison.
Thank you.
And speak to you all soon.
Join Magic Mike at Radio Care as you travel through the decades. 2 hours of great tunes, lots of trivia and friendly banter.